Hello everyone, welcome back and hope you're doing fine. So, March was quite of a full one. Regarding comebacks, I'm gonna review more than 15, so that's a whole lot. It's actually been a busy month and also kind of an hard one in terms of mental health. But we're not talking about that here. If you want to know more about it, you can come to my Instagram account that you can find in the description and DM me. Since this month we're having a long video, you'll find the timestamps in the description. So if you're only interested about some of the comebacks, there you go. I want you to remember that I'm only talking about official comebacks, not releases, and only about the title tracks, not the albums, because I don't stan a lot of these groups and I didn't listen to their B-sides. You'll only find group comebacks because I don't stan soloists, unless they are members of the groups I follow. For example, yes, you'll find Rosé here. Keep in mind that this video is based on my opinions and that if you don't agree you can politely tell me in the comments. Sorry if I forgot some of your faves. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, I've talked enough, let's begin. Okay, the song is good, I enjoyed it. I really got into it at the last chorus though, and that was kinda disappointing. My issue was that I constantly felt like the song could go somewhere further but didn't in terms of production. I don't know the group but it was a good first impression, definitely not my favorite song of the month but it was far from bad. And also, someone explained to me all that gay stuff cause I did not understand one single shot of the music video, thank you. The rating for Getaway is 7 out of 10. As I said, quite of a nice track. Ah yes, you know why I love this one. This is my kind of song. I don't know if I had to expect something like that because I don't stan ikon, but this is it. A ballad with kind of a stronger chorus is what I need. It builds but drops gently and they had me with that. I love the pattern, the way they separate the words they sing in the chorus or the way the choreo hits the beat. It speaks to my soul and I hope you can understand what I'm saying. Definitely going to listen to it more, a non-skip 100%. 8.5 out of 10. I truly felt it. I didn't even know who these guys were or that there was a boy group with this name. I stumbled on this while looking at the March comebacks list and I thought it was gonna be irrelevant, but boy, it's actually good. I mean, kinda generic if you think about it, and the music video is very simple, but the song absolutely surprised me. It's quality content and you should definitely check it out. Again, not my favorite, but a nice discovery. I'm gonna give Moonrider an 7.5 out of 10. You should go watch it like now. Wow, I would really like to say I didn't like it. I know many people would say the chorus is dumb and repetitive, but my ears can't hear any bad thing here. The pre-chorus is art, life-changing. I would like to ask Mr. Shaljun and 10 to sing to me 24/7. wavy is my favorite NCT subunit. Literally, what did you expect? I can't just look at this and say I don't like it. I'm not gonna give it a 100 out of 10, but still, this is not the channel where you'll find a bad review on Kickback. 9 out of 10. Next. This is another video I randomly found. I started watching it and I thought, no, I'm not gonna review this, it's useless, but then it completely blasted with the chorus. The problem here is that yes, the chorus, as I just said, is so good I would say it's even iconic. The overall sound of the song is really appreciable because it's kinda experimental, but the verses threw me off a little bit. The MV is beautiful though, well done and well thought. It reminded me of Beautiful Beautiful by ONF because of the futuristic vibe and I loved it. I would say it's a 7 out of 10. That feels right. I think we all feel the same about Rosé's solo. At the first listen, it sounded like a hot mess. That chorus was unexpected and confusing. The song sounded empty and fast-paced, superficial and for sure not the result of such a long making process. It's obvious to say things have changed. I can't stop listening to this, the lyrics are so special and now that I'm used to the chorus it truly sounds like a masterpiece. Rosé really did that. This is no doubt the ultimate grower track of 2021. Stunning, her in the single. 9.5 out of 10. Of course. Well, I did not expect their debut would be so good. Ponzona is groovy, soulful, captivating and, as a song, so attractive, if you know what I mean. I'm re-listening to it and I'm seriously obsessed. The production, if you pay attention, is so meticulous and you can even hear strings clearly, which make the music even better. I think they deserve to be known out there, more than they are. This debut made me think about Pixie's debut from last month. That one was a disaster. Purple Kiss 1, though, is excellent. It's a 9.25 out of 10. This was very nice. I'm not familiar with Pentagon, but I know Daisy is one of my favorite songs from 2020, and this one is very different from it but also reminded me of it in some type of way. Especially the line "So What I Don't Care," which has a beautiful melody. Definitely a song you can listen to when you're feeling down and that can cheer you up. They've really brought the freshness and happiness to the month and I'm really grateful. It was a caress in a very hard month for me and I'm surely gonna go back to it many times. I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. A little weaker than ikon's comeback but still very good. Everybody now. I don't think I really felt this. I don't know what was wrong honestly, it kind of felt outdated. Also, I found it confusing, especially when the beat and the sound changed. That was unnecessary. There was absolutely no reason why someone could have thought it was a good idea. The two sections were discontinuous and very far from each other, and plus it only changed for a slight bit of the song. I really don't get why. I mean, it's catchy and whatever but not enough. A 5 out of 10 for me. Sorry lol. Not really my cup of tea. I thought the beat was a little boring and also not very well developed, kinda bland and superficial. The song is not bad, it's just that I would not listen to it again, you know? It had no appeal to me and I felt no connection. I might come back to it in a second time but for now it's a not. Not much to say further than that, it left me a little bit numb. I would say 5.5 out of 10. Not as bad as the Super Junior one. After School has the best chorus of the whole month, like no doubt. But the song is not fully perfect, the verses didn't catch my attention. I love my rookies of 2020 and I love their concept and vibe, but if it wasn't for the chorus, I would think this song is somehow forgettable. I have to be honest and say I didn't really like the references to their two past title tracks cause it's not like they've had a whole career, so to me it sounded like lazy writing. But still, that chorus exists, so this gets a 7.5 out of 10. As a debut, this was truly great. The music video was so good it left me speechless. If we have to talk about the song itself though, I'm gonna go ahead and say I didn't really dig it. It felt generic and also underwhelming. I just listened to it and I already forgot it. I have zero complaints but also no praise to do. Again, the concept is top tier and it was beautifully portrayed, but the song was not it, at least for me. Another 5.5 out of 10. Unfortunately. Let me address this too, cause Sorn had a song and because, as a CLC stan, I'm kinda starving. We don't know what will happen but at least we got this sweetie's solo debut. It was nothing galactic but it was pretty nice, a vibey track that will stay with me until summer. She felt genuinely chill and happy in the video and I really needed to see that. I hope she's proud of herself cause Run is very cute. I give it a 7.75 out of 10. It was a surprise, so I'm gonna take it and not complain about Cube for the 100th time. Let's pretend he's not leaving for military service too, please. XOL soldiers, how are you? By the way, Bambi was definitely one of my favorite comebacks of the month. He can't miss, such an emotional and soulful track. I will 100% keep listening to this until he comes back and I hope it will not be too late cause this is not good for my health. I just love his voice and this song would have not been this good if it was sung by someone else. It's a 9.5 out of 10. I'm gonna miss him so bad. Excuse me? I'm sorry, I knew DKB was lit but I didn't expect to like the comeback this much. Again, my type of song, the kind you can say it's a whole vibe. The post-chorus is clearly the best thing. I will sing the July Goyomodu for the rest of 2021 liters OL, so catchy. I just will love these guys always more because they're so different and peculiar. They always offer something special and never boring and predictable. You should stand them and you can start with all in cause it's beautiful. 9 out of 10. What are you waiting for? Okay, so when this started I thought it was gonna be basic and bad, and it's actually kinda basic but not bad. Follow me here. Watching the video and listening to the track made me think the overall thing was very safe, very generic and homologated to the girl group industry at the moment. It reminded me a lot of an iZone track. But the song is good. As long as I kept going it got stuck into my head and I now have a very good impression of it. Yes, it's not super original but it's nice. Definitely kind of a new side of wjsn. It's a 7 out of 10. It's the month of the 7. I didn't connect with this. It might be because I'm saturated with all the songs I've listened to right now, but the hip-hop vibe is not really my thing. It has sort of a second-gen vibe and I don't really appreciate it, but not because it's not good, only because it's not what I'd normally listen to. I think they've debuted recently and I'm sure I could like their future stuff. This title track was not for me, but I reckon it's a matter of personal taste, so I'm giving them the bare minimum, 6 out of 10. I mean, I've known this would have been my favorite comeback of the month from the 1st of March. Y'all know 80s makes my favorite music. There's an unpopular opinions video on my channel that got famous only because of that. Bulnoria is a masterpiece all over again, just like every other 80s title track. Always the same pattern, epic music with nostalgic melody and powerful deep vocals, but it gets me every time. I just can't help it. This is absolutely the 10 out of 10 of March. Perfection.